All right, guys. All right. We're live. Give everyone some time to join. You'll probably hear me say that a few times. And so far, no one's on. Let's play some. People are joining. Let me put a banner up just a second. Oh, there's Junior. I just saw him go by. Alejandro, how's it going?
Fine, ready for home. I'm ready. I did my preparation here before, I'm ready.
Good.
Wearing my shirt, wearing my t-shirt,
Right on. Perfect.
The official uniform.
The official uniform. Christina, how are you?
Good. Happy to be here. Looks like a beautiful day there at Cherry Point.
Yes.
Really
For those of you just joining, there's going to be prayer and song here in just a little bit from Xwe'ch'eXen. And you'll see there Uncle Doug is there.
I see. Yeah, I saw him.
Samuel is there. You see Raynell there, Sk'aliCh'ehl-tenaut, as well as Shirley Bob and her family. So we're just going to kind of hang out until they're ready to go. And we'll just keep checking in with them. Ma, how are you? There's the baby.
Sorry. Oh, I mic'd the mic because the dogs wanted to join in and so did Bert. So I apologise if you can hear them, but all good here. Looking forward to this. Thanks.
Okay. Uh-oh, Uncle Doug. All right, Casey's got it.
The baby knocked it over.
That's so cute. Thanks, guys, for joining. If you're just joining, they're getting set up there at Xwe'ch'eXen. So thanks for joining, and they're getting themselves all situated. Once they're ready to go, we'll unmute their mics, and so we can get started. But we're all just hanging out, waiting, and it's a good time for us to be together. Really grateful that we get to participate in this way. Casey, that looks good. I see Deb Cruz in the picture. Let me check in on their sound.
Deb is there. Deborah.
I'm going to check in on the sound real quick over there.
Oh. I think we should maybe get on a dark print.
Really blessed to be able to participate in this, and I'm so thankful that we're able to live stream it so we can all we're all there in spirit, but it's nice to be able to see and hear what's happening.
It is.
Let's see. Thank you, Deborah. I was just going to ask you to scoosh over just a tiny bit. Let's see. Casey, can you ask Mom to scoot over just a little bit or walk behind the camera?
Well, we're wondering if we should face the other way because everybody else is the other way.
That's fine as long as we're kind of close so we can hear on yours. That would be great. Perfect. Thank you guys so much for doing this and getting it all set up.
Okay, am I still out of it?
Right there is good, Deborah.
Okay.
Hey, Deborah, can you tell Shirley Bob I'm here on the phone saying hi to her?
Hey, Shirley Bob. Let's hear phone saying hi.
Hi, Shirley. Hi, Shirley, and everybody. Love me family.
I want to come over and give everybody a hug.
I know.
I feel like I could, you see somebody and you're like, oh, I'm gonna jump right out.
I think Raynell's talking.
To say prayer and sing songs for our relative, Sk'aliCh'eLh-tenaut, who's in Miami. Every now and again, it's really good to pray for her, to sing songs over the water for her. It helps give her reassurance and strength. She's doing really good. She's medically stable. She is active. She's eating good. So there's nothing wrong, but what we want to do is to continue her health, to continue the strengthening of her spirit, because it's going to be quite a journey for her to come home. So this is our way, the Lakhtamish way, to communicate with her. This is her language. This is her water, Sk'aliCh'eXen. This is her sacred site. So this is the best way to make that connection if we can't be right in the tank eye to eye with her. So I have Shirley Bob and her family, Haishka. They're going to sing an opening blessing song for us. Okay. I'm just gonna sit down and drum. Sterling and I have been able to do this a couple of times with Sk'aliCh'ehl-tenaut. And this is how she gets her messages, and this is how she sends them. So I'm going to just drum, talk a little bit, and keep drumming, and I'll be quiet when I'm told to. And then I'll ask if you have a message for her, that'll be your time to send it to her. And then we'll have the opportunity to present waters to the Salish Sea in honor of their beauty and how they sustain us. And we're ever so grateful to Mother Earth and to the water and to the winged, the four-legged, the two-legged. We have to be grateful and show love and respect. Aishka. Sk'aliCh'ehlh-tenaut. 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 This is your heartbeat. This is our heartbeat. This is your mother's heartbeat. It's your family's heartbeat. It's the Lakhtamish people's heartbeat. People around the world that love you, their heartbeat. There's messages for you. We're at our sacred site with Xwe'ch'eXen. Ancestors are here. Our late chief, Salik, is here. I'm going to stop talking and keep drumming so you can receive these messages. We see you home in your waters. Now, all of those that are joining online and here on the beach, now is your time to send your messages to Sk'aliCh'ehlh-tenaut and her family and ancestors. We love you, and we know you receive these, and so does your family. They're preparing for your return, like you're preparing for your journey. So if I can have the Bob family sing a song while we have those bring the flowers to the water.
You want to do it now?
Yeah. Yeah. And now it would be time for those that have things on their heart that they would like to leave here and share, either with her or with her family or with our ancestors. So they say the floor is open, and I'd like to ask my elder if she would like to share things that she knows Sk'aliCh'eXen.
Well, I'm praying really hard for the day that we can bring her home. And I know she can hear us. In the pod, the family is waiting for her. And we ask that each and every one that's involved in this have a prayer in your heart for her and her family and the ones that are involved. You can't forget the ones that are involved in taking care of all this that's happened since Sk'aliCh'eLh-tenaut. If it wasn't for any of you, we wouldn't have her coming home. My hands go out to each and every one of you that has taken part in our girl coming home. We love you all. I'm really honored to be part of it. My children, I want to thank you for honoring my children.
And we have our visitors, our Toki TV prayer warriors from out of state. They're leaving this evening. We're honored they're here. I want to give them an opportunity. Stephanie, Casey.
The honor is all ours. And I just want to say thank you. I'm sorry. So it's so emotional. I just love her so much. I love all of you guys. I just want her to know. And I'm waiting for her to come home. We saw Jay Parn, which is part of her family, last night. So they know something's up. I know they do. They know she's coming. So I can't wait to see her there too. And all I could think about when I saw Jay Pod yesterday was soon it'll be Sk'aliCh'eLh-tenaut up there. Mm-hmm. So she's coming. We've known about Sally for 27 years. This has been my biggest hope. So
We're honored you're here to join us. Aishka, Casey.
Everything she just said. That's all I got.
Well, is there anybody else that has some words in their heart to share?
I think I do. It is such an honor to sit here in this sacred space And I know with everything in my being, everything that I am, that the Creator and the ancestors are using our faith and our power of prayer and our love for this beloved Sk'aliCh'ehlь-tenaut. She is home. She is home. She is home. And so be it.
Xwe'ch'eXen, Xwe'ch'eXen. I am so grateful, Auntie Shirley. Again, you bring your children to sing this song for Sk'aliCh'ehlь-tenaut. We've been waiting for our relative to come home for a long time, and I watched your children grow up, and they've always carried themselves in a good way. And for them to sing these powerful, sacred songs of our ancestors is the songs that carry across the water, all the way to Florida, to the echoes. We believe in the echoes. We believe in the power of water. We believe in the power of air. We believe in the land that we're standing on, the sacred, like our sister just said. We are so grateful when we come together as praying people. There may be just a few of us here in physical human bodies, but we know the spirit here is so rich with our ancestors. We believe in who we are and where we come from, and we know we're home, and we believe all of us have the right to be home. And we know that Sk'aliCh'ehlь-tenaut, Nachalata, Kohomitin, our relative of the water, she knows her home. I was away from my home yesterday. I testified in front of Secretary of Interior Deb Haaland concerning being a descendant of the boarding school experiences that my mother and my grandmother had to endure. I don't know the stories of their departures when they were gone. As Auntie knows, my mother passed away when I was 5 years old, so I didn't get to listen to the stories of my elders. I was taken away, and I came back. And when I came back, things were awkward for me because I didn't always know how I fit back in this world of my ancestors. But through the love of people like Auntie Shirley and my sisterhood with Raynell and all of these young children that I saw growing up and seeing how they raised themselves up. I've been home for over 40 years, and during that time, I was very observant of the ways of our people. And I learned through trial and error. Auntie knows about my errors and my trials, but I am strong. I am strong, just like Sk'aliCh'ehlь-tenaut is strong. And she comes from great people. The Kohomitin are our relatives, to the Clackamas people, to all of the people up there, the Matski, our ancestors that are from up north. She's related to all of us. Our relatives who are south, down in California, the California rivers. These are her relatives. Where the salmon flows, those are our relatives. And so we are salmon people, we're well people, we're water people. And so the strength of the family is so powerful. That shows a living testimony of who we are, still strong, like our ancestors. Maybe we're not speaking the language that they spoke because we come with these colonized words that we're speaking, and we're wearing somewhat colonized clothing, but remember still who we are, as our ancestors still whisper in our ears to tell us, you are good people, you are strong people. Don't believe when anybody tells you you are not strong and you don't belong here in your home. And when we talk about our home, we're not talking about reservation boundaries. We're talking about the home. We look out here, and Auntie, when you look out here, sister, when you look out here, you're looking at your home of your ancestors. Young children, when you look out here, your grandmother will tell you you're home. For as far as you could see out to beyond the horizon, beyond the islands, in the deep water, that's our home too. To the mountains where our ancestors, there's the sacred place on top. We come from sacredness. Sk'aliCh'ehlь-tenaut comes from the same, a sacredness, from the sacred place that the Creator placed us here. And we're honored. We're honored when our visitors respect our home in a good way, because we know that they love what we cherish. And so we find ourselves in relationship with so many people now who love, and that's what unites us. What has taken us apart from each other was things like hatred and greed and selfishness and fighting for the almighty dollar. And I know that is why they stole Sk'aliCh'ehl-tenaut, was for the almighty dollar. And so we come with spirit, and spirit is more valuable than any dollar placed on a table or placed in a swimming pool. And we know that Sk'aliCh'ehl-tenaut has the wealth of us, the spirit, of who she comes from. We share relationship. And when we pray, when we come together right now, thank you for bringing us together in prayer, because that strengthens us to help her come home and to make the way, because we are in agreement that prayer is the one thing that we could claim that is going to strengthen us and going to help our beloved relative find her way home. And it's good news that she is getting better. And it's so wonderful, because that alone is prayer, because she was so sick. We were so worried a couple years ago of her illness, but we know her strength. I know my strength. Auntie knows her strength. And so when we know our strength, we will endure, we'll persevere. Look at her children. They're going to grow up as grandchildren, and they're going to raise their children. Their children here are where they know that they're home. And so we are grateful when we know who we are, and we're never going to allow anybody to separate us from our relative again, because we are strong, because these children are standing strong. Xwe'ch'eXen, for who is listening to my words, my ancestors, Xwe'ch'eXen, because I recognize you as my strength. Oksala, thank you for being my strength and my good medicine woman that helped me when I was sick, because you could see now today I am stronger. And because of prayers, I am a testimony of this woman's prayer, because she recognized me when I was suicidal, when I was almost running to die. And she says, up to you, daughter, to get strong. And so here I am, trying to be strong, as Stephen said, the best I can. And so when I know that my husband was part of that, and he told me, if you're going to be strong or you want to get better, you're going to have to pray for others. Pray for others. I became a praying warrior instead of self-centered on my own sicknesses. I became stronger because it became a prayer warrior, like your children are prayer warriors. So Haishka, for the prayers. Haishka, children, for your prayers, because you come from good people, and you've always came from good people. Auntie Shirley, you came from good people, and your good people came from good people. And the story continues. So Haishka for this prayer day. Creator, Xwe'ch'eXen.
Haishka.
Is there anybody in your family that want to share a word for Sk'aliCh'ehl-tenaut?
First of all, I'd just really like to extend my hands in gratitude and thank each and every one that has made today a possibility. I want to thank those that are involved in bringing our relative home. I want to thank my grandmother for leading us, all of us here, on the path that she's on. She keeps us straight. She reminds us to believe in prayer. You know, as a family, when we're asked to do these sorts of things, we really come together and we really hold close to each other and believe in the prayer that comes with the song, that comes with the drum. You know, there's no distance that prayer can't travel. We know our prayers can be felt throughout the world. And in a good way, we just want to appease the spirit and ask that our prayers are heard, and ask that each and every one of you that this reaches can join in, because the power of prayer can work miracles, and we've seen it time and time again. You know, as I look out over our waters of our home, knowing that the change of season is here, winter's going away, spring is here, our paddlers are going to be hitting the water. Our paddlers are going to be turning that water over. Our paddlers are going to be bringing life back to all the communities throughout the Coast Salish territory. Just as you see the J-Pod going back and forth, bringing life back to us as well. Sharing that strength. Being as one in our home. You know, and I really, really want to express that our relative Sk'aliCh'eXen, I want everybody to believe in that strength that she was chosen to be where she is, to be where she was, to endure what she had to endure, to satisfy that, you heard it, that greed, to satisfy that other side of the world. Whatever she needed to do, she took on that because she was strong enough to do it. Maybe it would have been somebody else out here, one of her other relatives out here that wouldn't have survived as long as she did, that wouldn't have been able to handle what she went through. You know, our great-grandfather says, my great-grandfather, our grandfather says, spread your gifts far, and one day they'll return to you in one way or another. She was a gift, even though it was forcibly taken. She was a gift to the world. Look how many people she can bring together for one purpose, for the humanity of people, for the heart in people. She can bring people together and raise awareness to things that no other person could have. So don't victimize Sk'aliCh'eXen. As a survivor, not a victim. And each and every one of our people will stand here and tell you we're never victims. We're a strong people in the Pacific Northwest. And when she returns home, that'll be even more strength for us. You know, so I really want to thank each and every one for today. And thank you for the honor to stand here with my family and sing some songs. And thank you for this time. And I appreciate everybody listening to my words today. Hi, Shka.
I love you.
We'll see the I could have a goodbye one now because we're going to leave.
Yeah.
I could have. had to sing that song because the last time I seen Sk'aliCh'ehl-tenaut, the 2 times that I've seen her, when we got ready to leave, I sang the song to her. I told her, it's not a goodbye. I'm gonna come back and see you again. So, and she looked at us. She went out. She was like that in front of us, like that. And it was almost through the song. She turned and went out towards the middle of the pond. And she turns and looks at us. She goes like this. She knew that we were saying goodbye to her and that we were going to be back. And that's, that was powerful to see her do that. So,
She loves your singing.
yeah.
She just says she knows her. And she likes to move with her.
Mm-hmm.
Because Shirley claps like this. And she moves with her.
Mm-hmm.
They have a love connection. Thank you. They had to come to me. Yeah. I'm stumbling to it.
Am I done with this now?
Oh.
Hey, How are you doing?
I'm gonna unmute us here on the screen. I think we're wrapping up there. Christina's birds are singing now.
Sorry
Thank,
about that. They
thank
like
you all
this song.
thank you all for joining. It was kind of sort of last minute, but not really. But I'm really grateful that you were all able to witness that and be part of that. Because as we know, as we gather together, the more of us in prayer at the same time is super powerful. And I feel grateful that we were able to be there. Many people were saying they were going to be there in spirit. And so we wanted to make that as close as possible. So just thank you guys for all joining. A bunch of people joined, and I just, I don't know, just in my heart space. Alejandro, do you want to say anything?
It was amazing event for Sk'aliCh'ehl-tenaut. I enjoy so much. Tears come out. Everybody can feel the same energy that she's coming home. She's coming home. There is any doubt, just keep going. Just right now that Jelly says, keep going. This is not a goodbye. It's just we still going on. We're still with you, So she's coming home in 2023.
Yeah.
Ashka.
Love you guys. Oh, look, let me put these guys on the screen. Look at these guys. There they are. Hey guys, thank you so much. Thank you. Where's Deb Cruz? We're missing a Deb Cruz. There's
Watch out your knees.
I can't hear.
Thank you guys. Thank you everybody for being there. I really feel like I was there. Like we were just there in January, but I feel like I was right there with you guys and just hearing the sounds of the rocks and gosh, can't thank you guys enough for being there and making it possible for us to be able to go live.
Ow! Dr. Lana, get your butt over here, I said.
And we had multiple screens. So look, we got this, we got that one. Look at those guys.
I wish you all were here. It was so beautiful. The echo on the hills, and it's so clear, and
it is gorgeous.
And it's just
Wow.
gorgeous. Birds.
Wow.
Amazing view.
Really pretty. Yeah. Awesome.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you guys so much. I'm guessing Shirley Bob already got in her car. Yeah.
Yeah, her
Yes.
family's got her
Yep.
safe and sound.
Yeah. Okay. I know there's other things going on there soon. But really, thank you guys. And Deb Cruz, you're always just powerfully there.
You're always there.
Hanging, hanging there.
Powerfully there. Deb Cruz is powerful, man. She definitely is powerful.
Absolutely.
Well,
Absolutely.
you guys have a great rest of your evening, and everybody at home, just thank you for being with us. We love you, and the more we can gather, we will keep doing it in any and all ways that we can. So thank you guys, and Tina and Ma and Alejandro, thanks for jumping on with me.
Love
Thank you.
you guys.
Okay.
Love
Bye,
you.
everyone. Love
You
you.
guys.